coconuts! So, I wonder if we can make a coconut bowl. Well, that's the plan. So yes, I've decided, as weird as it might be, to see if we can make a coconut bowl. Now, he's obviously got a bit of funny hair going on here. We're going to have to remove that. Sorry, buddy. And obviously empty the contents. Nice. And yes, it will be a tiny little bowl, but we could probably make 2 of them. Never done this before. Let's give it a bash. I was unsure whether or not this was actually going to turn or not, but you can see there, look, that's the kind of colour of the coconut. It's got like, well, it's like kind of dark chocolate with little white bits in it. So, yeah, this would be quite interesting, actually, to see if this actually turns out, if I can actually get this, if I can actually make this into a bowl. Sorry, buddy. Got to obviously get all this off of it, so we have to keep turning it and try and get some sort of shape. Then obviously when we cut it, it's going to spill out with all the coconut. Then we've obviously got all the coconut inside as well. So we've got to get that out of there. But, yeah, I mean, look at that. That's pretty cool. So let's carry on turning it, see if we can get it all looking like that. It'd be quite cool. Right, so as you can see, the coconut is coming through. So this obviously is very, very thin. I was thinking maybe a little bit thicker than that. Luckily enough, I do have another coconut. So we're going to start again, actually, because this is not going to be any good for what we need. I've gone too far into the coconut. So we know now not to go too far down. So let's start again. Right, there we go, with a few finishes on it. I put a bit of sanding sealer on there and a bit of Yorkshire grit. So a little bit more finishing to do, but I think I'm going to cut it open now, and then we can see if we can finish off the edges and the inside, try and make some cool looking bowls out of this. So here we go, this is going to be a bit messy. Yep, that got a little bit messy.
Oh, beautiful.
So now we have our 2 coconuts. We just need to clear out the inside to finish the bowls. this one had a bit of a hole in it. It was a bit smaller than that, and I tried to sort of repair it, but I couldn't really repair it. It's way too thin. So I made another one. Just chopped up another one pretty quick. I'm going to carry on finishing this one off. Right, I think these are ready for a bit of a polish up. Okay, so that just flung out my hand, unfortunately, and broke. What a coconut. So, a bit of a shame. That was going to be quite a nice bowl, I think. But there we go. We've still got one left, so it looks like this is going to be one coconut bowl. But you can see how thin these things are, really, really thin. So, but, oh well. The coconut bowl. So this proves you can turn coconuts anyway. I think it's got a really cool pattern to it actually, look at that. It's really quite nice and satisfying. Lots of different features in there, which look quite nice actually. I like that. Just a shame the other two broke. Obviously this one flew off the lathe because it got caught up in my buffing wheel. It's a bit of a shame because that would have been quite a nice one. I mean I could glue it. Super glue it together, but you still have that crack in it. I suppose, yeah, it might still be alright with that crack in it. Actually, it's giving me a little bit of an idea. Maybe I could kind of make that into a bit of a, like a loop for putting like your spoon in. Glue that up and finish it. Good point. 2 secs.
I'll be back.
Like that. Just glued it up, put a little spoon holder thing in it. Good idea, Nick. So now we have 2 coconuts. Haha! Cool features, look at them. Who would have known that you could turn coconuts, eh? Well, you do now. I thought that might be an interesting project. Little bit of another experiment. I do like experimenting with different things, just to see kind of like how they come out, really. Because I do like strange things, as you probably gathered. They're okay to turn. Obviously we've got this one which had a bit of a hole in it. It had a tiny hole in it, and then what I tried to do is I tried to sort of sand it back a bit more, make it bigger, and then try and fit another piece on. I did that off camera. I actually thought the camera was filming at the time, but it wasn't. So yeah, that kind of doesn't work. But look, it's actually now a mask. Can you see the face in there, the 2 eyes and the nose? So it could probably be used for something. He looks a little bit strange. Oh. There you go, folks. Hope you like it. Well, that was it, folks. Just a quick project for you. I hope it was quick anyway. It was just a little idea I had, and I thought you might enjoy it. Please don't forget to check out all the links below where I get my music from. Charlie the Maker's channel, my little boy. If you haven't seen him, check him out. He does make some really cool things. Don't forget to check out the Makers Members Hub. Loads of content on there coming for you guys. We're trying to pack it with all sorts of stuff. If you've got any ideas for us of what you would like to see in there, please let us know, and obviously we'll try and get that added in there. It's basically a really great website for the community, and there's all sorts of content in there, from discounts on tools, discount on shows, maker interviews, a forum in there as well if you want to go around there and have a chat about all sorts of stuff. So check that out. That's also in the link below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please smash the subscribe button. I know some of you come in and zoom back out again without hitting subscribe. Click subscribe. And it would love for you to stay around and get notified of each video that I put up. And if you subscribe and hit the bell, then you'll get notified. You may already be subscribed, but you might not have hit the bell yet. If you hit the bell in the corner,
Ding! Ding.
Thanks, Apollo. Then you'll get notified of every video I release. Happy days. Well, thanks for joining me on the show. I do hope you like my coconuts. If you could share the video, that would be awesome. One last thing. Thank you to all my new subscribers that have come over to the channel. Welcome. Here you'll find all sorts of weird things. And me. That's also weird. But we try and make some funky things out of all sorts of different stuff. Mainly wood turning, but sometimes I will mix it up. And obviously thanks to all my old subscribers for sticking around. Wishing you all a fab weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ta!